Hi guys, and welcome back to It's Cooking Good. Today we're going to be cooking a really quick, easy and tasty recipe which the family will love. It is my courgette pasta. Let's take a look at the ingredients. So here I've got just over 60 grams of orecchiette pasta. Use whatever pasta you have in. Here I've got 125 grams of mascarpone cheese. I've got 4 garlic cloves which are going to be roasted. I have some dried oregano, about half a cup of grated parmesan cheese, and 3 courgettes. The courgettes and the garlic is going to be roasted in the oven first. So let's get chopping this up. Move that board out of the way. All I'm going to do with this is just take off the ends, like so. And then we're going to slice it right down the middle, and then in half again, like so. Same again with the next one. Like so. And lastly, what I love about this dish, especially at this time of year, is courgettes are really expensive, and they are in abundance. I mean, you might be growing these in your garden, but wherever, the supermarkets, they are dirt cheap, and you can make such a great meal out of this. This particular dish, it's obviously it's only me eating it this evening, but what I'm going to be doing, it may look like a lot of ingredients, panic not. It's because what I do with this is I keep it, batch cook it, because the sauce I can use again and again whenever I need it. We're just going to add a little bit of oil, just a drizzle of oil over the courgettes, not loads, just to help them in the oven. Like so. And then just go in with a little bit of salt and pepper. Doesn't have to be fancy, just as long as it's on there, like so. And lastly, just a little bit of cracked black pepper. And there we have it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that in the oven now on 180 for about 25 minutes. We'll check on it then, and I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, so the courgettes are now done. For transparency, I made a bit of an error because I didn't have the oven on the right temperature myself. So they did take a little bit longer. They actually took 35 minutes. I think I quoted 25 minutes, so apologies for that. But just keep your eye on them. That's what you want them to come out looking like. So they've just got a nice bit of colour on them. I actually did take the garlic out a little bit earlier, after about 15 minutes, and I've just taken the skin off it, and that's ready to go. So we need to start mixing this up. So I'm going to bring the blender in. Now, guys, be really careful. Don't make the mistakes that I've made in the past, which is putting loads of hot stuff into one of these blenders, and then it sort of squirts everywhere and you can end up burning you or what have you. You don't want to be doing that. So I'm just going to do that. The other thing I omitted to tell you is this recipe does also require stock. So we're going to add that bit by bit into this sauce. Oh, last bit of garlic. Add our oregano. Again, put as much in as you like. I'm just putting a pinch in. You could swap that out if you wanted to. You could put like mint. If you like the flavour of mint, that would work really well as well. Just put our mascarpone cheese in. And then we're going to go in with some stock. Now I have, obviously, as you saw, put salt and pepper on the courgettes. We're going to start with that. I'm going to put this lid on. Now, I'm going to try and audio bit this when I put it up online so it doesn't deafen you all. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm just going to add now a little bit of parmesan cheese. So if you remember, I said here we've got about almost half a cup. I'm going to keep some back because I'll use that at the end and just give that a further blend. That will also just thicken this a little bit more. And that's it. And what you've got now is a delicious, I don't know if you can see that, a delicious courgette sauce. I'm serving it with pasta. You could do it with other things, but let's give it a go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking. I'm going to show you how you put this dish together to end up with a delicious meal at the end. Okay, so I've just put the pan on a medium heat. My pasta is now done. I cooked it just about a minute under package instructions. As you know, I like it a little al dente. So we're just going to go in with some of our sauce. Remember, it's just me eating. I'm here on my own at the moment, so I'm just cooking this for one person. Just push that around the pan. We just want to start to heat that through a little bit. That's it, just get a little bit of bubble on it. And with the rest of it, all I'm going to do is I'll put that in a container, keep it in the fridge, but I can also freeze it if needs be. That's fine, and we will go back to that another day. Next, I'm going to go in with the pasta. As you can see, that's now starting to bubble. So I'd say that's probably enough for me, to be fair. It doesn't need any more salt and pepper because we seasoned the courgettes. So I don't need any more on there. And this is just to loosen that pasta up and coat it nicely. Now, I do this dish with lots of different vegetables. And I have to say, if you've got kids and you want to get some veggies down them, this is a great way to do it. I do this with roasted red peppers. So all of the ingredients will be the same. You just change out the courgettes for the roasted red peppers. My favourite is butternut squash. Exactly the same recipe, and just use the butternut instead of the courgette. And I promise you, it will put a smile on your diners' faces, trust me. And there we go. That is literally it. Okay, so we're ready. I mean, that was done in a flash. I would say that was in the pan where you saw it live, probably about a minute. It's so quick. There's the finished dish. What I'm going to do is just add that little final flourish of freshly grated parmesan, because I love parmesan, like so. Let's give it a try. Look at that. Oh. It is magnificent. I'm not just saying that because I cooked it. It really is. I've had this dish when I visited Puglia in Italy, and it was my favourite dish then. I'd say it's one of my favourite pasta dishes now, and it is just so simple, as you saw. But it is cooking good. It really is. Thank you so much once again for tuning in, and I hope you've watched till the very end. Please also check out some of our other videos. There's some great content on there, and I hope you agree. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, if you've got a favourite recipe, I keep saying it, if you've got a favourite recipe, put it in the comments and we will cook it for you. Take care. See you again soon.